Hey, all right. So I want to jump in here and talk about week three. We are at week three, day three. Week three, day three, about who we are spiritually. What is our spirit saying to us today? So I want to talk about a conversation I had and how it brought about awareness to a major word that I feel is kind of thrown around quite a lot. And maybe I may have not been able to truly understand the definition of it until recently. So, me and a close friend was actually talking during our prayer time, and we were thanking God for everything He's done and how He's just opened doors and created opportunities and blessed our family and blessed our children and our friends. And, He's done some major things in our lives, and we're just showing our gratitude towards that. And then also we start talking about how our goal is to make millions of dollars in life and to be able to, change lives in major ways. But we focus a lot on how money can help us do that as well. And it reminded me recently of me buying two lotto tickets. So I bought two tickets, and the first ticket, I actually got three of the six numbers correct. And then the second ticket was one I bought a day before my birthday. So on my birthday, I actually checked the ticket to find out that the winning numbers was my birthday. Two, I want to say, yeah, two of the winning numbers was my birthday. So that was 9 and then 22. And then also the number one, which is on my vision board. And then the actual, I want to say, is the Powerball was actually 22 as well. And then some other numbers. So I'm checking in. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing to find out that I did not get those numbers. This is the first year I can say for the most part that I did not play the numbers of my birthday. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So I look it up to see if anyone has won because, I'm thinking maybe if no one else has won, I got another chance, right? I mean, we all kind of, many of us, maybe not all, kind of have that whole hope of hitting the lottery one day. And so I'm checking the numbers and trying to see, did anybody win? So I find out that someone actually got the numbers correct and they won $80 million. And I'm like, wow, that's a major favor right there. And so it got me really looking at the word favor completely different. And I'm like, you know what, Lord? Favor is not only what we can hold in our hand. So I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm just like really thinking about how I was feeling then when I realized that I wasn't jealous of this person. At that moment, I realized that the true definition of favor is all about what you have right now. And it helped me form the words to say this: how favor turns into cash. And when I say that, it's because it's so very true. See, favor is the awakening of knowing that you already have resources within you, in your hands. And then when I say favor turns into cash, the cash part of it is when you actually take the opportunity to use your favor to cash out and bless the next person. See, what I'm learning is that favor is something that we all have. You either have favor in health, favor in a roof over your head, favor in a job, favor in opportunity, favor to travel the world, favor to wake up, favor to have mobility. I mean, favor can go on and on and on. But have we really thought about, before we ask God for the favor of having cash, like actual monetary cash in hand, if we've depleted the favor that He's already poured on us? See, at that moment that I realized that favor was completely different from what I was imagining in my mind as far as me having millions of dollars, I realized that I was already a millionaire. I was already a billionaire. And the reason why I say that is because I have so much favor over me because of the will doing that, man, I will never be depleted for the most part, as far as I will never lack. And I say that to say this is that it's important to maintain your favor. And the way you maintain your favor is by giving it out. So when I say that favor turns into cash, remember the favor is the awakening of you realizing that you have resources that you can give to others. And the best way to actually receive more favor is to cash out. Now, cash out is the will doing into someone else's life. What are you willing to do to make sure that the next person has enough favor to carry them through? And that favor could be you just really sharing encouraging words, being able to listen, being able to ask someone if they're okay if you see them suffering. It doesn't have to be someone that you actually know. It can be a complete stranger. Favor is saying, hey, look, I'm really good at this and I see that you're struggling at this. Let me offer my services for free to help you. That is sharing your favor. You know, I mean, seeing someone coming out of a grocery store and they're struggling trying to push the cart out and they got little kids or they're older and they're just struggling to get to the car. Favor and cashing out in favor is offering your services to help them open the door or just help them put their groceries in the car. Favor is seeing your neighbor's lawn and noticing that the grass is overgrown, and you actually being the person to cash out into their lives with your favor and say, hey, let me mow your lawn for you. You know, I mean, it can go on and on. So today's message is all about, what is your spirit telling you to do? What type of favor do you have? How much favor do you have to the point that you can cash out into the next person's life? There are people around you who need you. There are people around you that you can help right now, right where you are. So evaluate how much favor you have and how can you cash out into someone else's life. And I promise you, I'm serious about this. I promise you that if you start being intentional and really walking into people's lives and sharing your favor with them in reality, outside of just the favor of abundance and the gifts and the blessings that God has given us in our life, you will see your favor turn into actual cash in your hand. But I just wanted to put that out there and just let you know this, just to summarize. Favor is the awakening of you realizing that you have a resource to help somebody else. The cash part is the will doing. What are you willing to do to share your favor with the next person? So I hope you all enjoyed this and have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.